the Midwest Independent Conference, who is a junior or senior, and who has embodied the true meaning of being a student athlete on their campus. The criteria for this award is based on academics, service, and leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 MIC Woman of the Year is Erin Alderman from Texas Women Campus. And now for your Coaches Awards. I told you it was the last award, but it really didn't. The MIC Assistant Coaches of the Year is the Lindenwood staff. Dr. Cole and Cody Llewellyn. And finally, not really finally, but finally, the MIC Coaches of the Year are Peter and Mary Jansen from the University of Illinois, Chicago.
First, of course, I want to thank everybody for that, but it's of course a special moment for us in many different ways. One being that we were here when MIC started, 1991. It was the first championship. Some of you might not know that. It was hosted at. It was hosted at SEMO. And I will say this: I couldn't be more proud of where this conference has gone over the years. How close all the schools are together, how much fun we do have, and how much respect there is for everybody in here when we come together. It has been an incredibly special journey being in the MIC. The quality of gymnastics has risen every single year. And it is, you know, there's many conferences out there, but there is something special when you have a conference that it's created by the coaches and the teams. And everything that's done is for the gymnast and the teams together. There is no conference office that decides what to do. We all have to work really hard to make sure that happens. So at the same time, we also want to get a chance here to thank Jackie and her staff and her gymnasts, because we all know what it takes to put on a championship, and what we've seen today, it's going to be fantastic. This dinner here was really special, a lot of fun, but like Jackie said, she's ready to be called by a separate name, so nobody calls her at all. But that's what it takes, and that's what makes this conference so special. Everybody is willing to jump in and do the work, and we couldn't be more proud to have been part of the MIC for, I believe it's 29 years now. So thank you guys so much.
We're having our girls come up, so I'm going to have them kind of line up. Something got a little, yeah. So I'll start, Peter, you do this part. Okay, so how about this? We'll start first with our seniors. I think you know Mickey. Why don't we have our 5 seniors come up front? Mickey. Go ahead, there's like a little stage just for you, look at that. And we have next to Mickey is Sabrina, and Jenna, and Allie, and Riley Mahoney. So these were our 5 seniors for the year. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. And we just have to say, you know, it was, we won't go into a lot of stuff right now, but it was definitely a different year for us. And, you know, for us, we didn't have a senior meet because this was a whole team thing. And so, anyway, we just have to say, these guys got that. The second or third week after the announcement was made, right before Labor Day. And they realized that that's what it was going to be, and it was about giving everything for their teammates as well. So thank you, seniors. Okay, so then we have our, this is so unplanned, and do you have a script up here? I have to check. Next are our juniors, and come on up, guys. Our 5 juniors. So, of course, you guys sitting there, you know, it's like all of a sudden your freshman, sophomore, and junior year became your senior year in lots of ways. So, starting on the left is Tony, and then Serena, Abby, Danny, and Maddie. So our 5 juniors. And together with the seniors, we have to say that having these 10 as upperclassmen was really a great glue that we really needed for all of our team this year, for sure. Thank you, juniors. And our 3 sophomores. So just imagine you had 1 year under your belt and you're all excited for your sophomore year to start and you get that fun news. But these guys stepped right in and kept things going, absolutely. So I think you've met Kayla before this evening, and Kat, and Ashley. Super sophomores. And our freshies. So yep, it was day 5 of school, and remember your freshman year when you were so excited, and some of you guys are freshmen, can't wait, and getting started with college, and wondering why, when they walked in the room, Mary's got the ugly cries, Oprah said, because we got told about 10 minutes before they walked in. So these guys have just been phenomenal as freshmen and just jumped right in and got going with school and gymnastics. So on the left is Tirza and Elisa and Riley. I'm so sorry, this was really unplanned, but we wanted to take a moment since we were up here. It's a very cute alligator. Anyway, no, I love it. I really do. It's really hiding a lot of, we weren't really 10 when we started here. But we have to say, on having found out that news, Peter and I have said that we couldn't have asked for a sweeter group of 16 to deal with this. It was not easy in lots of ways. Even when all of a sudden other athletes in other sports wouldn't talk to you for whatever reason. And we had to learn lots of lessons, right, friends? And the hardest thing was to just handle it with grace and respect and pray every day that they would reinstate us. I think we're at about a less than 1% chance now, and kind of going through all those ebbs and flows and hopes that it would happen. But honestly, Peter and I couldn't ask for a better group. Even that day, they told us at about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we said, you better not miss any classes. And they did not. So they kept it up with their beautiful schoolwork and their gymnastics, and we could not be more proud of them. So if you wouldn't mind, we'd like to give them a round of applause. Thank you so much, folks. I would just say to all of you guys, we wish you the very best of luck. I will say this, it's very interesting when you have something, and some of you guys, I hope you never have to have any sort of thing like this happen in your lives, but it does happen, and excuse me, just 1 second. Trick somebody taught me. But, you know, it makes you really super duper appreciate your sport, I will say that. And, you know, those days that are really stinky and hard and achy and whiny and all of that, we would take back a million of those in a heartbeat, that's for sure. That's absolutely for sure. So when you're out there competing this weekend, take a moment and just enjoy what you're doing. At some point, it's going to end. They all thought they knew which year it would end, but at some point it will end for you, and we hope that you really, really do enjoy all of it. I just want to take a moment. I know that some of you guys also know the story. Mickey, can you come forward for a moment? You know, at the same time, right at the same time, just about a week before, we found out about Mickey having thyroid cancer. And thankfully, she wasn't at the wonderful meeting to find out about the announcement. She was actually planning her surgery for winter break. But I have to say that Mickey is, I don't know, she's like a freak of nature and a wonderful gift. And you see her smiling, and her teammates will attest to that, that's how she is, in just getting used to her body without a thyroid and having to sit and rest. She's like, I can't believe I have to sit and rest, and you know, getting so frustrated about that, and here she is back. And I just hope that's kind of a, wow, talk about us having the rug pulled out from us, and then at the same time we have this super duper inspirational person in our midst, and kind of making us get a lot of perception on life really quickly in a heartbeat. So I have to say that we owe a lot to Mickey and what she has done and modeled, and we hope you get a little, maybe you can rub her shoulders a little bit, but she's been wonderful, and I guess, Mickey, we would give them a good reminder. I don't know if you saw we had a picture of the flyer we did for our thyroid cancer meet, but just want to share with you guys, because we never know, or a friend of yours might need this advice. It was only found out because Mickey went to a physical back home and just did her, you know, it wasn't the physical you get at school. She always did one that her parents had her do at home before school started. And one phenomenal doctor just said, let me check your neck really quick. And they found a little something. She said 85% of the time it's nothing. Don't even worry about it. So she didn't even tell us about it. And it turned out to be the other way. So the motto is check your neck, right, Mickey? So maybe just seeing Mickey with that cute little smile, and that will just, when you go to get your physicals, have them check your neck. I don't know how to do it, but they found it, and thankfully she's on a wonderful road right now. So, Mickey, we are so impressed by you. You are an inspiration for all of us here. We really, really admire you, Mickey Northern.
So I can tell you, for the 15 years I've been around Mick, watching, you know, Jackie, and kind of watching from afar, that's the gold standard, right there. The people that will help you no matter what, Peter and Mary, absolutely. So thank you, both of you. One last thing to do, Marcus, could you join me real quick, please? Yes, Marcus, that's you. He didn't know he was going to get called on. He's hating me about now. And it's a very important job. What we're going to do now is draw team names for the order. And I'm having Marcus do it because if he draws the wrong name, he can't blame me. So reach in and draw a name and let me see it, please. Oh my goodness. Illinois State. Come on up, coach. Okay. Illinois State, you're number 1. Number 2, oh, this can't be. Texas Woman's University. Number 3, University of Illinois, Chicago. Boy, Marcus, these ladies are going to get you. Oh, number 4, Centenary College. Number 5, SEMO. So I wonder who number 6 is. Must be Lindenwood. All right, coaches, come on up. Give Marcus a big hand. One senior from each team, one at a time. Okay, Illinois State, we need your senior who's going to do the selection. No pressure. If you goof this up, your team can kill you. Yeah, I'm just saying. Grab your little mascot and put him where you want to start.
So number 1 we start on.
Ooh, starting with a bye. A little strategic. Texas Woman's University, see, please. Where will you start? Right. This year, Illinois, Chicago. Vault. You guys see who's going vault? I need a C. Do I know you? Where are you going? Taking a bye. Simo, senior, please. What would you like? And I think it's full. All right. I want to thank all of you for coming. It's been absolutely fantastic having you here. We hope you enjoyed the little Mardi Gras celebration. Please stay and take some pictures. Have a little fun. Tomorrow, when you get in the gym, remember that you get to be there. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of young ladies that would give anything to do what you get to do tomorrow. So have fun with it, enjoy it. For all of you seniors, there's amazing things waiting for you on the other side when you get done. And have a good night.
coaches meeting at the Wyndham in the private dining room. I don't know where it is. It's 8:02 right now. I know some of you have to go back to the hotel, have your team meetings. So if we can shoot for 8:45, between 8:45 and 9, we'll see you there.
Then you like step up on the knee.